Hi friends and welcome to my floss tube. My name is Paula. You can find me on Instagram at the 502 Stitcher. If you're new here, I hope you like, will stay subscribed and stay around. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so very much. I greatly appreciate you coming back and watching my videos. Today I have a floss tube special for you. This is going to be my plans for 2025. And of course, plans are plans and you don't always do what you want to do. But for now, in the end of 2024, this is the plans I plan to do for 2025. The very first thing I'll show you is my notebook that I use. I definitely plan to do this again. I got this idea for Unfinished Stitches, so I'll tag them below and you can check out their videos. I'm pretty sure they still do their planner kind of too, but back up, I guess it was 2023 I started this, so probably around 2023 they made a video showing their ideas for their journal planner or whatever. And I just kind of copied along with that and then changed it a little bit here and there for myself. But I had this cover I bought from Etsy to go on top of a composition notebook. So I'm just using a composition notebook. You can buy a journal if you want to do that or whatever you want to do, make it for you. I do put some kind of stickers in it, but that's just kind of my thing. Um, for last year, I started with my Whip Go board because last year was the first year I've done Whip Go. I am going to do it for next year, but I haven't started my new notebook yet, so I just haven't done it. So the very first section I have is just a list of my projects. So like for 2024, I went through 2023 and everything that wasn't finished, I listed below. So that everything I carried over from last year was up to this point from this and up. And then for myself, I decided to put a yellow line across it for yellow, meaning it's completed. Um, then anything that has a line across it, like how these are like the black lines right there, these are things I scratched or like got rid of or restarted or whatever. So I just put a line through them because they're dead to me. But like I said, anything that's yellow means I finished it. These purple spots were my 24 and 24 last year, which I failed miserably. I got about half of them done, started, but not everything. Just like that. And then I'll show you my month. Every month I dedicate a little section to, like this was December. They're not the prettiest, but I decorated a little bit. I have my goals listed that I want done for the month. Like my goal for all year long was a whip to work on my whip goes, an ornament to work on 3 whips and fully finish 2 items. So that was my goal that I had for pretty much every month. Sometimes I tweaked a little bit here and there for what I wanted to do. I have a section for my new starts. And then for finishes, I put down at the bottom. So things I finished. And then every day I wrote like kind of what I did. So you can kind of see on here, this is what I did. Yesterday was the 22nd. I didn't work on anything. I was fully finishing some things, so I just didn't do anything. But most days, all days, I work on something. And I have like these cool colors right here. These are just notes for myself. When I start a new item, I do it in pink. And then if I finish it, I do it for a little line for yellow. It's just notes. Like I said, it's not for me, so that's what I do. And then after the daily thing, I break down each pattern. So I have the name of the pattern here. Like this one's a mini schnauzer. I have the 16 count fabric that I used. I have the designer. I didn't write it down right here, but normally I put the designer here the day I started it and finished it, but I only did it one day. And then the colors I used, I put below that. So I just, again, it's notes for myself. You do what works for you if you're interested in that kind of thing. I am going to do Whip Go 2024. If you don't know what Whip Go is, I'll explain a little bit, but go over and check Jessie Marie does stuff, and I'll tag her channel below, and you can go over and watch her Whip Go explanation videos. She goes in great detail about how to do it. Like I said, last year was my first year of doing it. I really didn't know what I was doing, but that was my board. I jumbled mine up, but this year I'm gonna do mine disnumbered because last year I thought you were supposed to mix it up, and it made things more complicated. What I did on my whip go for goal last year, I put a whole bunch of whips in here, and then I wanted to work on everything for 5 days for at least 1 hour a day, and I did really good at the beginning of the year. But as the year drug on, I did worse. So I do think I'm gonna scale it back this year. Life is busy. So I think I might do it like for 3 days for an hour each. And I realize it's not a huge goal, but some months that's all I could do kind of thing. And I don't know if you're the kind of person that I am, but if I tell myself I'm going to do something, I'm going to decide I need to do everything else first. So I'll need to do laundry. I'll need to clean the kitchen. I might as well go ahead and clean the bathroom and all the other stuff instead of like sitting down and doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm just going to scale it back a little bit for myself. I also am going to like break down goals for me. Oh, sorry. I'm still talking about Let's Go. My mind's going on. But and like so I'm gonna do whip go. I'm gonna pull out my whips and which kind of goes into the next thing and work on this. I'm gonna do it for 3 days for an hour each, at least a day. So that'll be good. I thought about because I saw somebody's, I forgot who I was watching. They did like themes, like instead of like having an actual project written down, which they would have like do a Christmas item, do something that is on a different count fabric, something like that, specialty stitches, whatever like that. And I might do something like that, but then again, I kind of want to like, break that down. But then there was months I got stuff and I was like, ew, I don't want to work on that kind of thing. But it kind of forced me to work on it. But so I haven't really fully decided what I'm going to do yet. But I need to because she's going to be calling numbers in 2 days. Today's the 23rd. She always calls numbers on the 25th. So I need to get working on my whip go for 2025. Also, I am going to do goals that like I did for this one. So my goals for every month is going to be whip go, work on an ornament. I'm going to show you what my plans for that is. Or start an ornament. I want to then I want to also find a whip and fully concentrate on that whip for that month. So don't like pull out random. I mean, of course, there are many times I want to like work on something random, but for 2025, I really want to get stuff finished. I think I have like around 30 whips or something. So I want to get that done. I'm gonna pause this real quick. So I'm gonna cough. Sorry about that. So like I said, I'm sorry I've been sick and I'm still trying to get over everything. I've got this cough that I can't get rid of. Like I said, every month I would like to find one project and get that fully finished. Like for example, the April calendar creation from Stitching with the Housewives. I'm pretty close to being done with that. So I'm thinking as of now I plan it for January, taking out that April calendar create and trying to concentrate on get that fully finished. Not everything. Like there's quite a few that are not very far along into it. So I would like just to concentrate for that month and try to get, a little bit of it worked on and done. I do have my New Year's start that I'm going to do. I do like to do a new start for important dates like my birthday, anniversary, holidays, all that kind of thing. So the very first one for the new year is I'm going to do the blessing sampler for 2025, and this one's from the Keeping Scissor. And from what I understand with the blessing sampler, because I'd only heard of it last year, you're supposed to start a sampler on January 1st and then try to get it finished by the end of the month. And then it's supposed to like bring you good luck or something. So I thought it was fun. So maybe I can try it. It's a small sampler, so get that knocked out. And it's in blue. And one of the things I want to do, I want to do a blue sampler wall. So most samplers are in red, but I'm not a red person, but so I kind of want to do blue. So I thought that was a great idea, and work on that for New Year's, try to get that done. And then I have, let's see, I'll show you those in a minute. But I wanted to do an ornament a month, and I have been collecting all of the Christmas ornament magazines. So I started stitching in 2022, and so I only, was able to get those kind of things. So I've been going through eBay in the de-stash groups and trying to buy some up. So right here I have 2023 or 2013, 2015, and 2016. And these are ones I was looking at the other night, and I decided I like quite a few of them. So I'm going to try to pick out one a month from these three magazines and get 20 or 12 ornaments done next year. So I have 12 more ornaments to add to my tree. But some from these three magazines. So like there are a lot of good ones. There's like some of these are prairie schoolers and that kind of thing, and just older ones. And I'd like to work on those. So that's one of my goals too for 2025 is to get an ornament started a month from a magazine. And then I have two big projects I want to do. the Stitching with the Housewives Trucking Along series. There's, of course, one for every month. So I have all of those patterns, and I want to start those. So I was thinking about it. I'm not going to start like January in January. I might start June in January because quite honestly, it's probably going to take me more than a month to get one of these done, just with life and all that stuff. If I even get it done in a couple months. But and also another thing with mine, I'm gonna do. I've been looking around what people's been doing, and I'm gonna do mine together. So like the January and do it in one piece instead of two. I don't know what I'm gonna finish it on, but I would like to get that worked on. I've had this series for I think I bought it last year or last year or the year before the end of the year, so I would like to get those worked on. And then I want to do the Farmhouse Christmas series by Little House Needleworks. I have all 9 of those. And I would like to do this one in the one piece. So I haven't done this yet. I need to figure out what the measurements are for it to do in that whole 9 piece and make sure I have fabric that big. I have quite a bit of fabric. And I would like to go through and make sure that I did buy the from Fat Quarter Shop Kimberly's conversion for the colors for this. So I'm gonna do that. And then my plan, like I said, my plan is just try to this not that I'm not gonna start new stuff because of course I'm gonna start new stuff, but I would like to kind of work on what I have. So with that too, not that I'm not gonna buy things, because everybody, talks about I'm not gonna buy this, I'm not gonna buy that. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna buy anything, but I would like to work on my stash because I have quite a bit of patterns that I bought last year and quite a bit of fabric I bought last year. So I would like to get some of those worked on. So those are my goals for 2025. I hope that you find something maybe that you can do too and enjoyed watching my video. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.